Welcome students. Students, as you know that the childhood is most enjoyable stage in our life. It is more enjoyable when a child spends most of his time with parents. But some parents, mostly in villages, are engaged in earning money for their family. So they can't spend more time with their children. Here is one of the village boy who faces the same situation. He wants to spend more time with his father, but his father can't. This poem is request of the child to the moon. Friends, today we are going to study 10th standard poem Basketful of Moonlight, written by Sunil Sharma. This poem is translated of Marathi poem from Dongri language. Listen carefully. The theme of the poem is how and why the small boy wishes to solve the problem of his village. The poet highlights that the villagers have to do a very long and dangerous journey from their village to the city to their livelihood. First stanza. Let's read the first stanza. O moon, give me moonlight, basketful or two basketful with seeds of moonlight. From the city to my village, on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small moons of light. Explanation of the first stanza. The speaker of the poem is a small child. He requests the moon to give him moonlight. He wants a basketful or two basketful of moonlight, means with seeds of moonlight. The childs want to sow the seeds of moonlight on the side of the path that ends to his village from the city. He wants to sow many small moons of light all along the path. Next stanza. The whole village goes to the city daily to work. It becomes dark on its way back as my village is quite far. The route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Neither bus nor cart plies. Explanation of the second stanza. According to the child, the whole village goes to the city for work by the time of their return to the village. It becomes quite dark as his village is quite far off from the city. The route to the village is very tough and full of snakes and scorpions, as well as there is no carts or bus services. Next, when my father returns home, I am asleep, and he goes he goes back early in the morning while I am sleeping. O moon, give me a basketful of moonlight on loan. I want to light the dark roads so that my father returns early. I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. Listen, explanation of the stanza. The poet is always asleep by the time his father returned home from work. Then again, father leaves early for work in the morning while the child is still asleep. So the child repeats his request for a basketful of moonlight to a moonlight on loan. O moon, give me a basketful of moonlight. I want to I want to sow seeds of moon on the side of the path. Here, the small boy want to want to sow the seeds of path of the village. The child wants to light the dark route to his village so that his father can return early in the evening, like any other child. He too wants to hear fairy tales and stories from his father. At last, students, hope all have understood a simple and memorable image of the child and his village. Thank you, students.